Okay. This is Casa de Suenos. This is where I'm staying in Albuquerque. It's a complex of 22 or so separate little rooms and standalone units. It takes up an entire block, all the way down there and all the way down here. And it's all done in Mexican adobe style. And Old Town is 2 blocks up there, 1 block past the light. So it's very good, very convenient area to go visit it. And this is a very nice place. This is a bed and breakfast, and the breakfast is excellent. And I'll pass this on before I even get in there so I don't forget. If you travel and you get absolutely nauseous at the thought of having to eat scrambled eggs again for breakfast, you're gonna love it here. Instead of having a buffet, they do have a small type of buffet, but they also have a menu, and they come out and ask you to pick off the menu, and it's quite an improvement over the Hilton and the other chain restaurants that all have exactly the same breakfast. So I'll show you that more when we get inside. I don't know when this was built, and I'm going to talk about some comparisons between this place, which I'd hesitate to say when it was built. It's certainly an older place, and the El Pueblo Lodge in Taos that I gave an F on. Matter of fact, 1 star, and the only reason I gave it 1 star is you couldn't get any lower than that. Both of them, well, I suspect this one's older, looking at it. But the El Pueblo was simply run down. This one is old, but not run down. And there's a difference between that. And this one I would give 4 stars. Not quite a 5-star. The President Hotel in Memphis is 5-star. But this is very, very nice. Oh, it's too late. You're on camera now. You are on camera. I can edit you out though later, so.
Well, you're skilled, huh?
Huh?
You do all your own editing?
Yeah. That's actually the only part of it that I enjoy doing, is the editing, yeah.
And the traveling part?
Now I'm getting tired of the traveling.
No such thing.
All right, when you first go, well, let's go back here and do this over again. Take 2. Take 3, take 8. All right, when you first come in, it's gated and all the external leading doors are locked. They use manual keys instead of electronic ones, which, you know, they work here. Off to the left is the office and the restaurant and some courtyards, which we're going to go look at. And then off this area, this courtyard, is where I'm at. I have a 2-bedroom room. At the time I booked it, Edith May was still coming with me, and she couldn't afford it. And I found out last night while I was gone, she apparently could afford going out and buying a brand new car. So that just goes to show. So this is where I'm at, a Miradora. And it's nice inside. It's certainly a lot of room. It does have coffee maker over there and real glass. It has a microwave and refrigerator here, and the refrigerator does make ice. It doesn't have an ice machine, but it freezes whatever you put in there. Real glasses if you're having drinks. It has a fireplace. I don't know if they'd let you use it or not. It's not a gas one, it's wood. You have your TV with cable, and then a nice little work area that I told him I had to modify, because if there's one thing this place doesn't have, it's a lot of 3-prong outlets and USB. Matter of fact, there's no USB adapters, so I had to take, and this table originally had no lamp. I had to move it from the bedroom in to get some light, but once I got it set up, it's working fine. They have good internet, and it is password protected, so it goes just fine. Now, kind of interesting is you see 1 right there. And then right here, you have a second bath. I'm not exactly sure what the logic with this is. This one has a big jacuzzi tub and a hand shower. There is no wall shower in this unit, but it's very nice. Got a small sink, and behind the door is another commode. And the first bedroom over here is a queen size bed. No TV in the bedrooms. The only place there's TV is in the living room. Nice closet with plenty of room. I don't know if you can hear this. This has real hardwood floors, and every place you step, it squeaks. Every place. I mean, no place you can walk in here that it doesn't squeak. That's the price you pay for having real oak wood floors. Now, the second bathroom is just a little easier to get to the toilet, and a sink. Now, it's funny, the only place in here that I could find 3-prong plugs were in the bathroom. And until they gave me an adapter yesterday, I had to take this mirror down, and I was using this as a charging to plug my USB adapters in so I could charge stuff. But we got that sorted out. And then the main bedroom that I'm using is a king. And it has a door that leads out into the courtyard where we just came in. And very comfortable, very comfortable. Now you can see it's missing a lamp here. That's because I picked it up and moved it out there. Now, one thing I'll say about these lamps, they are not reproductions. They are heavy. That is leaded glass. And I told the girl, I said, the first thing I thought when I picked it up to move it was, don't drop this because it's not going to be cheap to replace. And a nice closet. So you got a lot of room in here. Again, no 3-prong plugs in any of these bedrooms. Air conditioning works great. No complaints whatsoever about that. You have double French doors coming in. And then sort of as an extra, you have an external door on this one that goes out to its own little exit or entrance. If I can figure out how to unlock, there we go. Figure out how to unlock the door. And you can see my car there. This unit has, it's the only one I believe that has 3 slots, one dedicated to this room, and that's where my car is parked, which is really nice. It made getting in and getting out a whole lot easier. Now, while I'm out here, as most of you who watch my videos know, I like to walk in the morning. So the first thing I do is find some place to walk, and I did find some place to walk, and it actually turned out to be pretty good. I was able to get in a 2.5-mile walk by walking the perimeter of this golf course all the way down about, pretty close to a mile way off in the corner. And there is a big dog park, and it probably runs a half a mile, and I walked down that, and by the time I got down there I was a little over a mile away from here and walked back, and it was nice. The only people I saw this morning were joggers and people walking dogs. So that's the deal. Seems to be a nice neighborhood. I didn't see any of the traditional panhandlers or drunks passed out, and didn't get hit up by any of them. All right, let's go take a look at the check-in and the restaurant. So I guess this room actually has 2 doors here, 1 door right there off of the king-size bedroom, and then another door. It actually has 4 doors into it. It's probably, at least in my opinion, the nicest one to get to in terms of being easy. We'll take a look around the lobby. This is the little check-in area. Very, very nice person that does the check-in. No complaints whatsoever. And very nice. And this is the little breakfast area. And I will show you one of the menus because it was a big improvement over the Holiday Inn. I don't know if you can read that, but you can choose from that, any one of the, or any three of those. And then on this other side, you have some more options you can go ahead and choose from. So the breakfast was excellent this morning, no complaints whatsoever. Then they have a little sitting area here. Well, look, I hadn't actually been out here, so we'll take a little walk out. Last night they had a wedding here, and to be real honest, I didn't hear hardly anything. All of these are, again, standalone units. It's just, it just fits perfect in this area down by Old Town. And that's part of the difference between being old and being run down like the El Pueblo was in Taos. It was just run down. This place is much more towards the historic nature of this part of town. So it's very nice. I'm guessing this is where they had the wedding last night. But the whole place gives you a very, very safe feeling. Oh, they still have lanterns, light lanterns up. So that takes you out, I guess, to, I don't know if that takes you out to the road or more units over there. But it's just very nice. It's very peaceful, very quiet. The road, while you're one block off of what was old US Highway 66, this is a dead-end road. It dead ends right here, so it's nice and quiet. And the place, like I say, while it's old, it has a very warm feel to it. And I'm very impressed with it. It certainly had the best breakfast I've had anywhere. And the girl that's handled the front desk she's just amazing. She's been so nice. So this is it. Casa de Suenos. I think that was it. You would think after 2 weeks I'd be learning Spanish, but I'm not. I'm no better at it than I was when I started. Highly recommend it if you're coming to Albuquerque, particularly if you're interested in going to Old Town or to see the two museums that I didn't go in today, even though I was right there at the door. All that's within walking distance. It seems to be a nice, safe area, and nothing bad to say about it. If you recall the El Pueblo in Taos, the ceiling leaked, there were roaches in the bed, and it just was run down. This is not run down. This is well maintained and a very nice place. So that's it for this tour